With 4 days off to get back in the lab, the Bulls finally ended their 7-game losing streak with a 129-126 win against the Charlotte Hornets. Injuries aren't an excuse for the Bulls rolling over in many of the losses during their streak, but they are a reality. It's been difficult to reach the pace and intensity required for them to be competitive without key rotation players to maintain their floor. Advertisement. Trey Jones, Jalen Smith and Isaac Okoro returned to the lineup from their various ailments, and though Ayo Dosunmu thumb and Kevin Huerter hamstring stayed home in Chicago, the added depth to the rotation helped stabilize things for a flailing Bulls group. Josh Giddey led the way for the Bulls with another near triple-double of 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists. Patrick Williams had his best game of the season, showing activity on the glass to go along with 6 of 8 shooting that resulted in an efficient 16 points and 5 rebounds in 26 minutes. Though he shot it well, Nikola Vucevic was noticeably absent from the closing lineup, not playing past midway through the third quarter. Zach Collins filled in off the bench with 16 points and 8 rebounds on 6 of 7 shooting. Advertisement. The losing streak is over, but the mediocrity machine keeps on churning. While it's nice to see the Bulls play with a little more effort, this win does not change the fact that meaningful change is needed from the top down. Up next, on Monday, the Bulls will have a chance to get back at the New Orleans Pelicans, who beat them in late November and kicked off their losing streak. Tune into the CHGO Bulls postgame live. With Smith and Collins back in the rotation, Billy Donovan had his first chance to play a Twin Towers lineup, and that duo got some run together to start the second quarter, during which time they went on a 7-6 run in just under 4 minutes. Advertisement. These combinations are a good thing to be able to go to as a changeup, as they can attack the glass and still maintain some three-point shooting. However, the pace and floor spacing leave plenty to be desired. They got more run in the third quarter, playing the final 4:58, and turning a 13-point deficit into just 3. Collins 2 of 3 from 3 and Smith 1 of 3 from 3 both had it going from deep, which helped the Bulls' rhythm. At the end of the day, these are the fundamental challenges of dealing with this roster. As Donovan has been saying, the margins for this team are incredibly thin, so while utilizing the double big lineup may solve some problems, it creates new ones that they can only solve with more traditional, modern lineups. Advertisement. Will Gottlieb. Nice to get some of our injured guys back. Jones, Okoro and Smith added back to the rotation definitely make a difference. The Bulls bench went back to outperforming their counterparts, something they did on a nightly basis earlier this season before all the injuries. Speaking of Smith coming back, we saw Donovan deploy the double big lineup with him and Zach Collins on multiple sequences within his rotation. Also saw Matisse Buzelis share the floor with him at the small forward spot. I liked it. Will we see more of it? Williams, playing in his old NC stomping grounds, looked alive. Sure, let's go with alive. A season-high point total. Almost makes me not wish that AK hadn't signed him to a 5-year guaranteed contract. We're in year 2, woof. Advertisement. Bulls couldn't guard Con Newpel to save their lives. But they're not really capable of guarding anyone in the league right now. So nothing new. Kid looks like he's going to be a hell of a player, though. A high lottery pick, can you imagine? Sigh. Matt Peck. Man, I got a Nas and DJ Premier album in my lifetime. I am floating already. Matisse Buzelis is good. I want to see him more at the 3. He's a mismatch there and he's not big enough to be at the 4 just yet. Also allows him to create more and get his own shot. More Buzelis at the 3, but more Buzelis in general. Nikola Vucevic was hot and cold tonight. Advertisement. Lee made an appearance. He usually plays better when he's back home in North Carolina. As I said when they drafted him, Con Newpel is a beast and the Hornets should build their team around him. Bulls bench returned as well. With Smith and Jones back in the fray, the bench played much better. Bulls defense will be a problem for the rest of the year. Okay, I'm going back to listen to Light Years by Nas and DJ Premier and I suggest you do as well. Please like and subscribe the channel.